This ledge is too high to climb.
I'll give you a leg up, Harry.
You'll have to brave the Forbidden Forest alone.
Good luck, Harry.
Better follow the spiders like Hagrid said.
No, better have a chat with Ron. Why is it he always is so useless and completely and utterly abandons us? By the way, in the retail version of the game, if you peek around here, you can see Ron just creepily standing there. That's not the case in the extended mod. He actually tries to find a different path into the Forbidden Forest. He'll be semi-successful, but later about that. So hello and welcome everyone to Let's Play Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets extended mod. This is Guys115 speaking, and happy December 22nd. It doesn't take long to figure out why today's advent calendar icon was Hagrid carrying a tree. We are indeed now in the Forbidden Forest. We are never ever gonna get to revisit it again. Similar to Whomping Willow, the greenhouse heist we pulled off, or the gardens and dungeons, okay? So just keep that in mind. You only have really 4 secrets to worry about, but there are 6 wizard cards. And of course, I'm gonna show you everything, hopefully not miss on anything. Now, important thing, our objective says I have to follow the spiders into the Forbidden Forest. There'll be, I think, 3 lines restored via the extended mod about Harry just mumbling to himself about how he has to follow the spiders that were not there in the retail version of the game. But I want to show you one of the coolest things ever, and that's the best Lumos gargoyle in existence. And the reason? Well, this one will last throughout the entire level. We don't have to recast the Lumos. Ah! Ugh. Yuck. Yeah, did I mention yesterday there'll be spiders? I'm pretty sure I did, and I almost cried just thinking about it. Well, bow truckles are at least less terrifying, and they drop Wigan tree bark, so there's always that. Let's see what's in the chest behind the web. Ah, just beans. By the way, it can happen that the beans might fall off and enter the area with this tree trunk and become impossible to pick up. Just be very careful about that. It happened to me before. And yes, we need illustrious cutscenes to see that the wooden lock indeed falls if we footbender it. Thank you, game. Now, on to the first secret with a silver wizard card. And for this one, I think I'm gonna let Stephen Fry do the talking. By the way, these mucuses are an addition made via the extended mod because they wanna fill up the number you get from the Wigan tree barks from the bow truckles. Okay, surrounded by spiders, I need some soothing voice right about now.
Cleodne, medieval, dates unknown. Irish druidess who discovered properties of moon dew.
An Irish druidess. I would expect her to be, you know, from much more ancient times than just medieval dates, but who knows how early medieval we are, of course, talking about. It does get a bit blurry, of course. Oh, and by the way, I did not forget about this one. This is Spongify tile I have not used, because we were exploring the surrounding areas and making a path to the secret, but now I can use it as a... just to flash a little. Uh-oh. Now, I did mention back when we were chasing Goyle, there'll be a more interesting specimen of Venomous Tentacula. Now, nothing quite as terrifying as in Philosopher's Stone, but this one deserves to be beheaded. Now, one more head that can very quickly... Ah, see, turn around to face us. Harry, that was not severing. What the hell was... Oh, it still keeps turning? Uh-oh. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna stun it for good measure. Disgusting thing. It really reminds me of a spider. Ugh. Oh, guys, do not cross the bridge. Instead, cast Diffindo on the bramble over there. And let's wait and kind of hope for the best, but eventually we're gonna have to get involved down there, okay? I see one of the gnomes already got stuck. Well done. But another one made it out. That's very good. But here's the thing, if you leave these guys around just to eat the mushrooms, it can kind of take forever, and the reason is they get stuck in a permanent decision loop between picking up a bean and eating a mushroom. So pick up those beans gradually and help them along, otherwise this is gonna take forever. And there's gonna be a much worse situation like this later on in this level, which makes me not look forward to the Forbidden Forest as much as maybe I should. But then again, it's spider infested, so I wouldn't look forward to it anyway. But try to pick up the beans without getting hit by that gas. That's a bit of a challenge. And inside is this black smoke which obscures and covers up everything. It's really annoying. Okay, guys, beans first. No. Mushrooms first, then beans. Guys, first you eat your veggies, then you're gonna get your sweets, okay? Well, okay, I'm lying because I'm stealing all your sweets away from you, but... Oh. To be fair, maybe I'm protecting you guys from some truly atrocious flavors. Okay, one mushroom. You got this. You got this. Awesome. That's how I'm gonna feel when we beat this level. Okay, the black smoke completely obscures everything, but there are beans coming out of that hole. Wonderful. Ooh, 5 of them. Not bad at all. And thanks to the permalumos we have on, we'll see these logs appearing. And by the way, this is what would have happened if you were to cross the bridge, or attempt it anyway. And into the poisonous gas. You know, that's exactly what I wanted to avoid. Okay, let's save the game. Oh, no, stay away from me. I can barely see them. There's now this blue smoke obscuring everything. It's really odd, but... Oh yeah, an almost endless supply of small spiders, but don't worry, they have you covered with the big ones as well. Let's just go and not stay here. Ooh, bronze wizard card. We are approaching that sweet number 50. Oh, now this is fun. If you manage to time it correctly, you can cast Spongify and pick up the beans in sort of one motion. Woohoo! Okay, wasn't sure about the last one, but it seems we pulled it off. Now, there are some Cornish pixies flying around. I have not forgotten. Let's eat the delicious frog and get all the way to the top to pick up Gifford Ollerton. But, oh! Now we can do it in peace. So there we go. Now, Stephen, I'm not sure if you voiced this guy, so I'm gonna do the voiceover for this one. Gifford Ollerton, 1390 to 1441, famous giant slayer, killed the giant Hengist of Upper Barnton. But Hengist of Upper Barnton is featured as a giant card in the Prisoner of Azkaban game, so let me show that to you right now.
Hengist of Upper Barnton. 15th century giant killed by the famous giant slayer, Gifford Ollerton.
So there we go. Now you know the victim of Gifford Ollerton over here. Just thought like pointing it out. Now, falling down there is going to result in absolutely massive damage. Let's instead retake these Spongify tiles. Now, if I was a bit quicker, they wouldn't expire yet and we wouldn't have to recast at them, but hey, this is fun. Unless you're playing with tank controls, then that would be problematic. You can absolutely play with directional keys and that sort of thing, but mouse and WSAD is recommended. Now guys, you might be thinking, okay, let's just keep those disgusting freaks inside the webs and move on. Well, unfortunately, we have to free them and Rictus Sempra them, because it's the only way to unlock a secret in this place. You need to stun all the spiders. What's worse, unlike in the Slytherin common room, we cannot cast Rictus Sempra through the web like we could back there. It's the unique angle of the web or something like that. This really takes me back to Tomb Raider 2's Temple of Xi'an Spider Cave, you know what I mean? They're even really roughly the same size. I've played too many spider-infested games this year. I don't like this. What am I doing to myself? Anywho, Eurictus Sempra, all 3 of them, and this cave over here opens. And this, in the retail version of the game, if you explored everything thoroughly, would be the final 40th silver wizard card, giving you the 4th silver key. So this is Gondolin Oliphant, 1720 to 1799, famous for studies of life and habits of trolls, clubbed to death in the Cotswolds while sketching. Okay, another question, guys. Are Cotswolds a real English location? Please let me know. Poor girl. Well, she died doing what she loved the most, sketching, I presume. So like I said, we are at 39 out of 40 silver wizard cards. In the retail version of the game, you can absolutely hit 40. And that's because we are missing a silver card with one Greek wizard, I think Andros the Invincible, who in the retail version of the game is actually inside the secret behind the wizard statue in the Hogwarts entrance hall. And you can absolutely get your hands on it immediately during your first night at Hogwarts. But the extended mod specifically moved this card to the final dungeon of the game, so you cannot access the golden card challenge over here before you wrap up the main story. And I actually like this a lot, because we're gonna, after we wrap up the Forbidden Forest, learn that something bad has happened to Hermione, and it makes no sense for her to just go, Sucks to suck and go and frolic around in the Wizard Card Challenge. It makes sense to do this during your last day at Hogwarts, and that's why we're gonna explore this challenge during our 24th December episode, okay? And furthermore, we are gonna get our hands on 3 more bronze wizard cards in this level, but the final one, in both the extended mode and the normal retail version of the game, also will wait for us in the final dungeon of the game. Okay, just wanting to clear that up. Ooh, more extended mod Mucus, awesome. And talking about all those delicious bronze cards, this is Perpetua Funcourt, 1900 to 1991, which invented the Lunascope. Okay, Lunascope at least sounds way less illegal than Sneakoscope. Oh, okay, I don't want the frog to commit suicide, and I also don't want it to get caved in, because, thank God, there'll be rubble. Oh yeah, blocking our path then. Be very careful about this. Oh no, more imps. Now guys, there's absolutely no reward for throwing all 3 imps into their holes, but I don't know, maybe just an immense sense of satisfaction of permanently doing away with them. There is a secret right underneath us, but I first wanted to get rid of these guys, because if you don't, these guys will follow you into the river and pester you in this secret, okay? If this would have been Philosopher's Stone, we would die instantly touching the water. But that's not the case here, which I find it to be a cool secret. Oh my god, we're so close to 3,000 beans. That is absolutely incredible. Let's save the game.
I don't want to lose sight of the spiders.
I have to disagree with you, Harry. I want to lose the sight of the spiders. And these ones are tougher. You need 2 Rictus Sempras to bring them down. And larger. And now there's 2 of them. Isn't that wonderful? But at least casting Rictus Sempra once kind of makes them stay in their place. And guys, huge bow truckles. Absolutely ginormous. Look how fast they're throwing the bug. These guys are insane.
And there are werewolves.
Oh, there's more than werewolves in those trees, lad. You can be sure of that.
They're bow truckles on steroids. This is scary stuff. Okay, let's pick those bugs up. And we have 5 Wigan Tree bugs, 3 mucuses. You know what that means? More mucuses. Ooh, I love this mechanism. And a stalactite. This brings me back to Philosopher's Stone again. Woo! And a card that this time I'm gonna let Stephen Fry do the reading for us, because this should be Dorcas Well-Beloved.
Dorcas Well-Beloved, 1812 to 1904. Founder of the Society for Distressed Witches.
You know, I have to agree, she looks incredibly distressed. She's the perfect person for the job. Okay, 1 more bronze card we should find in the Forbidden Forest. But it's not in this chest. My god, I hate this place with passion. I always have so much anxiety about coming here. And you know why? To make this gnome eat those mushrooms is a spectacular feat we should have an Olympic medal for. This guy is so stupid that rather than running directly to mushrooms, he's gonna do exactly that. He's gonna get stuck on a slope. And make sure not to throw him too far into the mushrooms, because you also want to be in a position where you can pick up the beans he left behind, so that he doesn't get stuck in the permanent indecisive loop of bean or mushroom, bee or mushroom. Oh my god. And whenever he recovers from this, he's always gonna run for the hills, rather than go for the mushrooms directly. It's driving me absolutely crazy. I cannot begin to tell you how much I hate this part of the level. We're gonna spend the next 3 hours here. Oh, he's doing a Naruto run, so I appreciate that at least, but, okay, could you, okay, we're in a good shape now. Please just don't run for that. No hills. Let me help with the beans, so he doesn't get confused. Okay. See, the moment beans disappear... Whoa! I've never managed to clear it so fast. My goodness, I am so happy. Oh, okay. Into the hall with you, and I never want to see you again. And guys, I have good news for you. No more gnomes and horcrux for the rest of the game. Unless
I hope the spiders know where they're going.
Unless you revisit the Hogwarts grounds area over and over. Now this takes me back to Philosopher's Stone again. Okay, Now, whatever you do, make sure not to press the jump key here, because you're gonna be suspended in midair, and then fall, and almost die. Instead, let's get our hands on a secret and a really cool bronze wizard card. This, my friends, is indeed Newt Scamander, 1897 to present, celebrated author of fantastic beasts and where to find them. Like I pointed out last year during the Philosopher's Stone run, this guy has changed a lot. He's now a very old gentleman, but I love him nevertheless. Okay. Oh, by the way, what they're showing us is a frog on his shoulder, not a bow truckle, just in case you were wondering. No. In here, back in 2002, when the game was released, bow truckles were these absolutely terrifying beasts. More mucuses, and look, extended mod made sure that we are at 5-5. This is awesome. We have 34 Wiggenwelds. It's not like we're ever gonna drink one of these, but feels good to have them, you know what I mean? Now, beyond this web should be a large spider. Here's the thing, guys. Whenever I play the retail version of the game, beyond this web, there's a large spider waiting for us. In the extended mod, however, which I played through I think 3 times overall now, only once was the spider here, and he sort of clipped through the ceiling. The other 2 remaining times, the giant spider would not appear, and I don't know why. I think there is some bug introduced via the extended mod here. Nevertheless, let us cross this dark cave and have a chat with one of the ugliest monsters I have ever seen in my life.
Aragog, a human is here. Is it Hagrid?
No, I'm a friend of Hagrid's. I came to help him.
Why does Hagrid need help?
Some say that Hagrid released a monster long ago in Hogwarts. It killed someone and it must have come back.
It was me he released, but he sent me away. I've never gone back, and I've never hurt anyone in Hogwarts.
So you're not the guardian of the Chamber of Secrets?
No, the Guardian is an ancient creature that spiders fear above all others. It killed a girl in the bathroom, not I.
Thank you. I think I should go now.
No, you won't. I cannot deny my children such fresh meat. Goodbye, friend of Hagrid.
If I cut those support webs with the Findo, I bet Aragog will fall into the pit.
Bite him, my children.
Jesus, that was loud all of a sudden. Okay, guys, so I have to admire Harry's quick thinking. Oh, the giant monster wants to kill me? Let's survey our surroundings. Oh, those support webs look really weak. This guy is so incredibly talented. Okay.
Bite him, my children.
The way this boss fight works is you need to cut, I think, all 9 or is it 11 support... 8 support webs. Each time you do it, you will summon either 1 or 2 small spiders. Well, small, I mean large spiders to deal with, okay? Let me show you. But they are gonna appear at a relatively safe distance away from you. So it's really easy of a gauntlet. Ooh, this guy weathered a Rectus Emperor, even though he was smaller than the larger one. Interesting. Ah! Okay, this time it's 2 of them. By the way, the number of spiders is scripted. It is not randomized, okay? Just in case you were wondering. Oh, wow. And now we move on to the boss fight stage itself. With the health bar and all the good stuff. I'm gonna try and avoid taking damage. And you can absolutely spam Rictus Sempra, which I recommend. Aragog does reveal his weak spot from time to time. But by the time you see him reveal it, it's too late to cast Rictus Sempra. So spamming it is the way to go. Oh, whoa. Ah! Am I stuck? What was that? Oh! You barely avoided the charge. This game doesn't handle slopes really well, does it? By the way, guys, sorry, a brief intermezzo. No secrets in this level. Just thought like pointing it out. Anyway, back to the action. Ah! Oh my god, we did it without taking damage. Yes, take that, you disgusting thing.
At least I learned something from Lockhart's class. Rictus Emperor.
And Spongify. Let's not forget Spongify, please.
Amazing work, Harry.
Oh, there you are,
And
you
look,
bastard.
I found Dad's car. But Hermione is being attacked. She's been petrified like the others.
Oh no! We should get back as soon as possible.
Climb in! What was the point of going in there? What have we found out? I'd like to know.
That Hagrid never opened the Chamber of Secrets. He was innocent.
So we exonerated Hagrid. Well, sort of. We have absolutely no proof to show for it. And what a friend Aragog turned out to be. He knows these guys want to clear Hagrid's names. He doesn't give a damn. He just wants his meal. I hate this guy with passion. But I'm not gonna let that hate interfere with my gratitude to my amazing patrons. I would like to say thanks to my free patron members, as well as to my ever loyal Winstons. Blank Goopel, Mick, Severin Trax, Enstickle, Katie Danger, and Boother 2. I would like to give big thanks to all 4 of my caretaker Winstons, Michael McConkey, Caravetu, Renegade Durney, and Blanket Fox. I would like to give big thanks to both of my brave veteran Winstons, Andrea Pavilianiti and Alexandra. And finally, I would like to give a very special thanks to my one and only fine vintage Winston, Akira Foxmind. Thank you so much for your long and generous support of the channel, and for today specifically being our guiding light in the Forbidden Forest. Thanks to you, we had a permanent Lumos on, and I cannot begin to tell you how comforting it was amongst all those shadows, and even worse, spiders. And thank you to everyone for watching. I hope you did find today's, even though a bit shorter episode, quite exciting. There's nothing like exploring these new handcrafted environments in this game. And tomorrow, on December 23rd, we will wrap up the final dungeon and final boss of the game. I'm not gonna split it anyway, we're just gonna keep going until we wrap this Chamber of Secrets business up. So you have that to look forward to.